All right, let's dive into some amazing Chinese dramas. We're going to check out a YouTube video listing the top 5 must-watch dramas of 2025.
Oh, wow. 2025 already, huh?
I know, right? Time flies. But trust me, these dramas sound so captivating.
So what kind of stuff are we looking at this year?
Well, we've got a bit of everything from historical intrigue and fantasy to some really heartwarming romances. We're going to break down each one, from the plots and characters to the release dates.
Sounds like a plan.
Perfect. So let's start with number 5 on the list, The Blossoming Love.
Okay, The Blossoming Love. What's that one about?
This one is all about an epic love story. Reincarnation, a quest for this powerful artifact, and lovers caught between good and evil.
Ooh, reincarnation. That always makes things interesting.
Right. It's like, imagine a love so strong it can defy time and even death.
I'm already hooked. Tell me more.
So it centers on Zhao Ming, the human emperor, who sacrifices himself to save humanity from, well, basically the divine realm.
Wow, talk about a hero.
Yeah, a true hero. But his beloved, Hun Denzhu, she saves a piece of his soul, and that leads to their eventual reincarnation as Sishu Chen and Mushuan Ling.
Okay, so they get another shot at love, but in a new life.
Exactly. But here's the twist. They're reborn on opposite sides of, like, this huge cosmic conflict.
Oh, that's gotta complicate things.
Oh, for sure. Sishu Chen, he leads the Immortal Alliance.
Yeah.
You know, fighting for justice and order, that kind of thing.
Right, the classic good guy.
But Mushuan Ling, she's the Holy Maiden of the Dark Domain.
So it's a classic battle of light and darkness, but with their past love woven in. That's intense.
It is. They start as enemies, but, you know, fate has a way of bringing people together.
Yeah, especially in dramas.
Exactly. So they're forced to travel together.
And I bet that's when the sparks start flying again.
You know it. But what's really cool is it's not just about them overcoming their differences. It kind of makes you question the whole idea of good and evil.
Yeah, let's see what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
Can love truly exist even between those on opposite sides?
Exactly. And then, to spice things up even more, they have to search for the Chaos Pearl. It's this powerful artifact that brings a whole lot of danger and adventure to their journey.
Sounds like a wild ride.
It is. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, Mushuan Ling ends up making this huge sacrifice for Sishu Chen.
Wow, that's true love right there. Sacrificing everything for the one you care about.
For sure. Okay, ready for number 4 on our list?
Hit me with it.
It's called Flourished, Peony. And this one takes us way back to the Tang Dynasty.
Ooh, the Tang Dynasty. I love dramas set in that era. So much history and culture.
Right. It was a time of so much change, especially for women. And that's actually reflected in this drama.
Really? How so?
Well, our main character, He Wei Fang, she's not just a pretty face. She's got this amazing talent for cultivating peonies.
Peonies, huh? Those are gorgeous flowers.
They are. But she's also super smart. She's got a real knack for business.
So she's not just a flower expert, she's a businesswoman too.
You got it. And she teams up with Zhang Changyang, an official in the capital city, Cheng'an.
Okay, a powerful duo in the making.
Exactly. And together, they build this incredible peony empire.
I'm already picturing these beautiful peony gardens and bustling markets.
Oh, me too. And as their business grows, you know, so does their relationship. They start as business partners, but then, well, let's just say love blossoms.
Ah, I love it. A classic tale of love and success.
It is. But hold on, there's a twist. Jiang Changyang, he's got a secret.
A secret? Ooh, I'm intrigued. Spill the tea.
He's actually a general. He's fighting to protect the country on the side.
Whoa, talk about a double life. So he's got this whole secret identity thing going on.
Yeah, and it gets pretty intense. But then, He Wei Fang, she starts seeing all the hardships people are facing.
So she's not just about business and love, she's got a heart for the people too.
Exactly. She decides to use her wealth and influence to help those in need. You know, becoming a philanthropist and all.
It's always inspiring to see characters who use their power for good.
It is. But of course, it wouldn't be a drama without some challenges. They face rebellions, political turmoil, all sorts of stuff. But they stick together, you know.
Proving that love and shared purpose can overcome anything. That's a powerful message.
Totally. Okay, ready for number 3?
Bring it on. What's next on our drama journey?
This one is called Everlasting Longing. And get this, it's all about betrayal, family ties, and just the resilience of the human spirit.
Okay, everlasting longing. Sounds intense. Tell me more.
So our main character is Junqi Luo, and she's forced to live this double life.
Ooh, double life. That always adds a layer of mystery. What kind of double life are we talking about here?
Well, she has to pretend to be her family's illegitimate son,
Wow, pretending to be a man in that time period, that's gotta be tough.
It is. There's so much pressure to live up to these, like, societal expectations.
Yeah, especially back then, gender roles were so strict.
Exactly. And then, to make things even more complicated, she gets sent to this foreign land called Baekchuan when she's 20.
So she's not only dealing with a hidden identity, but she's also thrown into a completely new environment.
You got it. It's a lot to handle, but she's tough. You know, she faces accusations, even humiliation, but she manages to escape.
That's impressive. She's definitely a survivor.
But the hits keep coming. When she gets back, she finds out her family's fortune has been stolen.
Oh no. By who?
Her own brother-in-law and his mistress. Talk about betrayal.
That's brutal. I can't believe her own family would do that to her.
It's rough, but this is where she really shows her strength. She gathers her remaining family, her dad, stepmom, her younger sisters, and they decide to rebuild their business.
Wow, talk about a comeback story. So she's fighting for justice for her family and reclaiming what was stolen.
Exactly, and she's still keeping up her male disguise the whole time.
So it's a story about resilience, about fighting for what's right, and about defying societal expectations. I'm hooked.
I knew you would be. Everlasting Longing is definitely one to watch.
Wow, Junki Luo's story, that was intense. I can't imagine having to live a double life like that.
It's pretty crazy, right? But hey, it makes for great drama.
Totally. So what's up next on our list?
All right, moving on to number 2, Moonlight Mystique. And get this, it's all about a love that defies limitations.
Moonlight Mystique. Okay, I'm intrigued. What kind of limitations are we talking about?
Well, for starters, our main characters come from completely different worlds.
Different worlds, huh? Like literally different worlds.
Yeah, pretty much. We have Bai Shuo, and she's on this quest for immortality.
Immortality, that's a pretty big goal.
It is. But it's not just for herself. She's doing it to, like, repay a debt of gratitude.
Oh, wow. So there's a whole element of selflessness and sacrifice to her journey.
Exactly. She's not just some power-hungry, immortal wannabe.
I see. And who's the other character, the one from a different world?
Oh, right. That's Fan Yu. And he's a demon god.
A demon god. Okay, things just got really interesting.
Right. Talk about a contrast. You've got Bai Shuo, all about purity and selflessness. And then you have Fan Yu, who represents, darkness, ancient magic, maybe even a little danger.
It's like light and shadow, order and chaos. A classic setup for a captivating story.
And you know what? At first, it's all about manipulation.
Manipulation, like they're using each other.
Yeah, they both have their own goals, and they're not afraid to use each other to get what they want. But as you can imagine, things get complicated.
Because they fall in love.
Bingo. It's like, despite their differences, this undeniable connection forms between them. And it kind of makes you wonder if our ideas about good and evil are too simple,
Yeah. Can someone who seems dark and dangerous also be capable of love? That's a pretty deep question.
Right. And their love story isn't easy. They face all sorts of challenges. Prejudice, societal expectations, probably even some supernatural threats.
Oh yeah, I bet there are some epic battles and magical showdowns in there too.
You know it. But the point is, their love for each other seems strong enough to overcome it all.
I love that. It's a reminder that love can conquer anything, even the most impossible of obstacles.
Totally. Okay, now, are you ready for the number 1 drama on our list?
Hit me with it. What's got everyone talking?
It's called Guardians of the Dafeng. And let me tell you, this one has it all. Historical intrigue, fantasy, even a little bit of modern-day humor thrown in.
Guardians of the Dafeng. Okay, that sounds like a wild ride. What's the premise?
So picture this. You have this totally average, modern office worker who suddenly gets transported back in time to the Dafeng dynasty.
Whoa, hold on. Time travel. Back to ancient China.
Yep. Talk about a culture shock, right?
That's an understatement.
Right.
So what happens to this guy? Does he freak out?
Well, I mean, wouldn't you? But it gets even crazier. He ends up in the body of Zhu Qian. And Zhu Qian is a copper gong.
Copper gong, what's that? Some kind of ancient musician?
Not quite. It's actually like an investigator, kind of like a detective.
Oh, interesting. So he's got to solve crimes in ancient China. That's a pretty unique twist.
And he does. But here's the thing. Instead of using traditional methods, he uses his modern knowledge and skills.
Whoa. Like, is he going to whip out his smartphone and Google the clues?
Maybe not that extreme.
Yeah.
But you get the idea. He brings this fresh perspective to this world steeped in tradition and, a little bit of superstition.
I bet that leads to some hilarious situations. Like, imagine trying to explain forensic science to people who believe in magic.
Right. It's got this great blend of humor and, serious crime solving.
So it's a historical detective drama, but with a fantastical twist.
Exactly.